Despite trying to get this as the first weapon in the DLC, I haven't really used the Snake Fangs too much since unlocking it. It's a very unusual type of melee weapon, scaling with tactics, being very fast, and doesn't even have like a 3-hit combo. It only has like a 1-hit Rampager style combo, and it is based entirely around getting enemies poisoned, and not just poisoned, but getting multiple stacks of poison on them to get the critical. Add to that the fact that it has fairly low base damage and a gimmick based around trying to teleport to enemies. It's going to be a strange run, I think. I mean, aside from that, anything that gives you any sort of extra little bit of poison, probably going to be very effective. Anything that works to up its kind of low base damage might be good, but, you know, the obvious choice for that, the Hokuto's bow, I kind of try to avoid using in his runs because it's so overplayed, and other stuff like the wolf trap and the, let's just say like corrupted power is, you know, not something that's always guaranteed. So I'm not really sure what exactly to build with this, but we'll see. This might, despite the fact that it didn't really work out too well with the Ferryman's Lantern, this might also be one to attempt to do a tactics run with. I have a good beginning for that right now, starting out with a build that is entirely tactics based, and you know, just in general, well, I guess I do have Death Orb on top of that, but mostly tactics, as well as 2 tactics and an amulet. Does seem kind of like I'm fated to try that one again. I don't know. Let's see how this one goes, because it is, especially if I'm going to be going for the DLC again, and of course I am, going to be an interesting one. Great. Yep. Nope. It's all tactics, baby. We're doing a tactics run. What can I even say? Well, being the Snake Fangs, this is dropped by the, what is it, the Cold-Blooded Warriors, if I'm not wrong, chat, which are the guys that use the War Javelin. But wait, is it called the War Javelin? I don't remember. The throwing javelin as a weapon, have a tail swipe, and apparently do in fact have some sort of ability to poison you, but I guess apparently the animation for that is so slow that it is that you almost never see it happen. But I'm told it does in fact exist. Well, here. I also got Cocoon here, so might as well try that if I'm not going to be trying to, if I'm going to be showing off all the DLC stuff that I possibly can right now. Cold-Blooded Guardians. Thank you. And yes, for the whole prediction of if I'm going to start the run right now or not, mods should be able to pay that out too. Because I didn't. I did bad. And we restarted the run 10 different times once again. And that's apparently all you people care about, your precious channel points. Well. Oh, and thank you, KVGR. Hopefully this run works out a little bit better than the last one, where I died almost instantaneously on going into the next area. But yeah, you can see right now, it's like even with the critical, the base damage for this weapon is fairly low. Of course, it is good for applying bleed, it is good for applying poison, and also applying bleed if I did happen to be going for a more brutality-based run this time. Open wounds, I can imagine being quite good with this. Maybe even the whole like teleportation thing could work well with something like the Vorpan or like the Assassin's Dagger, conversely. But at the same time, I do think that that's also, you know, a little bit more trouble than it's worth. You're never going to get off that full combo, nor is like the teleporting all that important for this weapon that I think you want to build the run around that usually. I don't know what I got. I mean, the electrified targets right now using the Thunder Shield, I think is probably the best idea that I got here. Although I will check out you as well. Nah. Okay, it was worth a try. Something like extra damage on bleeding. Bleeding would be very easy to get, even if I'm not going for damage off of open wounds. You know, with a brutality-based run, I could at least attempt to. Okay, fine then. I could at least attempt to just get that for good synergies, if nothing else. I don't know. It's really hard to say what I want to do to make this weapon work. But for right now, I'm thinking check out one of the different areas instead of just the promenade over and over. Hey, this is a nice fast attacking weapon. Should be able to take out like the mushroom jerks, the flying biters fairly easily. So maybe I'm gonna go check out the Arboretum. We'll do a full DLC run. Although I'm still kind of, I don't know. I think I might also get cold feet going DLC on this time too, because it's like this one. It's a weird weapon. It is a very, very strange one. And even compared to a lot of other weapons that I'm unsure about, I'm kind of lacking confidence here. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. I mean, this also could be something that would work pretty well with, you know, not just like, nope, this is not what I was looking for. But like, this is also something that could possibly work pretty well with a, I don't know, a corrosive cloud, which is not really something I think about too much. Corrosive cloud I've tried to make work in the past. It just doesn't really do. But hey, poison and bleed? There's some potential for getting some good synergies here. Who knows? And thank you, Cat Fox, for dealing with predictions. See, I knew I made the right choice when making you a mod for no reason at the start of this run. Purely to amuse myself. Okay. Well, let's see. Certainly I could imagine like this weapon in particular being extremely good at like very high levels of stats. Because the ability to kind of run in there, you know, teleport in there and then run out after getting like 5 hits before an enemy's even able to attack once. It's like, there's something to be said about that. I mean, the fact that you do have the teleport, I think, oh boy. Well, I think that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be using a potion charge immediately. Maybe it'll work well on bosses. I honestly have no idea. Maybe not. If there's any ideas in particular that people have for like what I should be doing or building with this run, I mean, I am definitely willing to hear it because I just can't come up with anything. Maybe it'll work well with brutality. I mean, maybe. Certainly having a little bit more health would not be the worst thing. Melee tactics. Something that they largely got rid of in one of the previous updates. Making a comeback, baby. For better or for worse. Okay, you know what? I was talking about like, yeah, damage over time type of thing. Wolf Trap does buff up damage over time. This could be a good way to do that. Could also be just me hoping to try and get a version of the Hokuto's bow working that is not the Hokuto's bow, so I can actually use it. Who knows? That said, as always, Wolf Trap I think is going to work pretty effective on the boss. We'll see. Corrosive Cloud, you can't just leave it. Corrosive Cloud is just not great, though, is the thing. I mean, look, it's tempting to try and... Yeah, there we go. Huge amount of extra Malaise, but when does that ever stop me from doing anything ever? At least I'm back up to full health. Yeah, it's like Corrosive Cloud. Sure, poison and bleed synergy is so tempting, but at the same time, man, at the same time, you just... It's never as much as you want, and it's always too brief. If it at least lasted a really long time, that would be something. Don't walk up directly into the thing. Okay. But it doesn't. Okay, I'll take that. I don't think it ever will. Yeah, let me get back in there. Doesn't put you at 10% health anymore? No problem. I mean, not no problem, because the reality is that the extra enemies that are spawning, extra elites, and of course extra attack speed that enemies get make it a lot more dangerous in a lot of ways. Ah, well. I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, I need to get healed, and I need to get healed right now. Ah, why? I rolled not at good time. I rolled at bad time. Ah, well. I'll survive. After all, that's why I took the heart in the first place. Unsure about your runs? Heart's still there, baby. It's always still there. You can't ever escape the heart. Don't want to teleport myself into a bad position. I do think that much like the... Oh, boy. Ah, terrible. I do think that much like using the old and, well, even current meat skewer, that this can easily have the sort of problem that comes up where the teleport can put you in bad positions more often than it puts you in good positions. Movement is a double-edged sword. And that is going to be very much true for this as well. All right. By the way, do I have any extra 80% damage on poison? I think that also does affect the... I think that also does affect the poison dots and everything that you put on enemies. Then again, it's been a little while. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Not an item to actually set up poison? What do you mean? Things are getting poisoned by the items that I have right now, and I say that that's all I need. Everything's working well. Shut up. To be honest, I dislike the new Malaise compared to the old one. I can understand that. I mean, I do think that it's like my preference for the old Malaise ultimately comes from the fact that, well, I've worked with the old Malaise a lot. I know the old Malaise. It's like I'm just so used to that one. I'm sure that this is probably, if you're playing the game on like 4 or 5 boss cells for the first time, a significantly better sort of change up. A lot more manageable, easy to deal with, but, you know, it's just not the same thing. Can't take it, but I want that money. After all, I'm probably going to need that money for buying potion charges and health and everything. Oh boy. Green blood sword, basically. You know, you're not even wrong. Hey, everybody, we finally got the poison sword weapon that we were looking for. Take note, not actually a sword. I mean, I don't know. I always thought that that was an obvious thing to include. Yeah, an obvious thing to include in the game, but I wasn't ever like, hey, we need to have this sort of thing. There's certainly a lot of options for poison that exist right now. Anyway, I mean, just like the whole deployed items throw down poison is so common and all that, that you generally don't have too much trouble getting it. At least in my professional opinion. Teleport right over there. Same thing. Now, like I was saying, big enemies should be able to be affected pretty severely by being in the wolf trap. And that was all right. I didn't hate that. Ah, well. We'll see. We'll see in the future. I mean, building damage over time with a wolf trap is generally not a great idea. It generally doesn't work out. Yeah, stop that. Stop doing that. Generally doesn't work out as well as you want it to. There's Corrosive Cloud, everybody. There it is. It's gone now. All right. Hey, well, hemorrhages. I guess there's a reason that there's a case to be made. Certainly. Thing was, I figured that with the new Malaise, face tank builds would actually work, but you still take too much damage and enemies are too erratic. Yeah, I mean, being a little bit more unpredictable with the whole like attack speed does make a difference. That's very true. And I do think that it's like, that's just, it's hard to get away from, you know, there's where the teleport worked out well for me. It's hard to get away from, like, dealing with some of the issues that come up because of that extra movement speed. Stuff like the shield bearers I've talked about before are just so much more deadly when they can turn around as soon as you roll behind them, as well as, you know, just a lot of other enemies. The clouds of biters that spawn when you go into the... When you're fighting hammers down in the prison depths, it's like, are very difficult to dodge. It used to be that as long as you were... Yeah. As long as you were attacking them fast enough, that it wouldn't really make too much of a difference, but, you know. Now, you're at very high Malaise. It's a very notable difference. All right. Are you enjoying Skull? Just a little bit too much just enemy spam, and the bosses are super tanky in that game, which I think is kind of a little bit not liking, you know. So I'm still playing the game quite a bit. Have still a lot of it that I haven't seen quite yet, but we'll see as I get a little bit farther into it. Nah, keep going. If you die, you die. What are you trying to make a case for me starting this over? No, we're gonna at least like see this one out. I was mostly hoping that I could go get something like Alienation. Use that with the cursed chest that is about to come up here. Trying to make that work for me, but you know. I mean, I'm going to do that anyway, I suppose, but still. At least the Malaise reset. Yeah, small, mercies. What I experience is weird, easy early game, easy late game, ultra difficult mid game. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel the same thing, where it's just like this point, this area, and like the next area I'm going to be going into are going to be like the hardest parts of the game. Mostly just worried about like how the curses in late game are going to go, because the enemies, of course, are a lot more aggressive and difficult to maneuver around. But it's just like the second area you go into, and the third area you go into are just like are just total nightmares to try and get working. Of course, that's why I had the heart in the first place. Give me Alienation, because I am going to use it now. Had a Scythe run in the new patch, and it's so bad early in the game. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting item. I'm eventually going to be checking it out as well. And I think that it is going to be a tricky one once again. I mean, we're going damage over time, right? I can make this work. New Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima has been kind of like on the back burner due to the new DLC here. I will probably start it back up, like probably tomorrow if this run doesn't take too long. To be honest, I'm still a little bit unsure of. If I should be putting up episodes that are only like half completed for Dead Cells, though. I usually like being, getting at least to the, not doing like two-parters and everything. But it also does feel like, especially with, the change-ups to Malaise, as well as the general difficulty of the new DLC, that I might need to. And there we go. Okay, well... back into I get the feeling this is going to start happening more and more often over the course of trying to get through the DLC here. It's just like the new Malaise, the new areas. It's rough, but hey, I'm trying out instead going for a little bit of brutality based run this time. And it's a good thing that I took the ice armor immediately. Otherwise, that would have already been another restart, everybody. Great times. Big times. Big old times happening today on the channel. Can't say that I can't be any happier about it. Run saved. Yeah. Oh my god. And I even took like the acceptance and everything. Really got to just start taking these areas nice and slow. And also, if I get like the chance to do defensive stuff, probably should take advantage of that. His damage is abysmal. I mean, I even got like a challenge rift and everything in that last area, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I mean, I gotta. It's low base damage. This might be one of those ones that it's just like past this episode, they might end up kind of upping the damage on it a little bit. So if you are using this weapon in the future, maybe don't take this one as like the canonical version of this weapon. Sort of like how I did with the barrel launcher, where the barrel launcher was very different prior to, or after I put out the episode. They made it much faster and better for a weapon that I already liked quite a bit. So, you know, there's good reason why I've been using that a lot. Okay, I'm just clear cutting everything, man. I think that's basically what we're gonna have to look at having to do. But yeah, until I get that, I need something else to give me some poison, which I think is gonna make a big difference here as well. We'll see though. Don't really know how this is gonna run is gonna work out. After all, in the meantime, I might die anyway, just because of the sheer amount of enemies right now. Nah, it's working. It's working. Slowly but surely. And one barrel guy. So the kind of wacky thing is that I haven't even really gotten too much for like heavily malaised up food over the course of this run, unlike usual. I just have gotten a lot of malaise anyway. Okay. Ooh boy. Here it goes, everybody. Yeah, I'm trying here. But great, now I just attracted another enemy to me. Dropped down the wrong area. I thought I was dropping down here. Okay. Use that teleport to my advantage. And Rampager the Rampager. There we go. Oh boy, don't call me Shirley. Thank you, Airplane the movie. Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen was the one that said that, right? If I'm not wrong. I don't know, it's been a little while. Oh, I'm so glad that I got I'm so glad I got ice armor. That is helping out a lot here when it comes to really going in probably a little bit harder on these enemies than I should. Yes, you are not wrong. Thank you. Good movie. Anyway. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get for stuff right now. It would be nice if this weapon, much like the torch, which has a really fast attack, and also like, it also has the ability to synergize well with like being able to. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. No, it already has a phaser ability. Also has the ability to synergize well with stunning enemies, getting a little bit of hit stun on enemies. That would be nice for this weapon especially, which I mean it might, but certainly not at this level. I'm going to need to get a little bit more powerful right now, and I'm not going to fight that guy. I'm going to exercise my right to refuse. All right, good. And then as soon as I have to go fight that one elite again, I am going to throw on the ice armor. And here it comes, everybody. Can I at least get like 5 seconds of not attacking so that I can also get big power up? Oh my god. I mean, here's the thing. Think about it though. By this point in time, I would normally have taken a lot more damage, so this is like, could be worse. This is the metric by which I'm measuring this run now. Stop that. You stop that right now. Okay. Now then. Phaser does have the movement speed buff, which I mean, Phaser, you know, Phaser also does have like increased damage on next attack. But I like the two items I have right now. The ice armor has been just a godsend, so I feel like if I'm going to take that, it's... Can't believe you actually managed to get me there. If I'm going to take that, it's going to be after this area. Also, just like, you know, corrupted power is good. It's good. Does some good stuff. Right. Okay. Yeah, being able to just like face enemies to teleport directly to them as you're kind of going through the area is kind of cool. Because it's like all I need to do is I just need to keep mashing attack. Which is fun, a little bit mindless. Honestly, it's maybe like a little bit of the criticism I would have of Skull specifically. But you know, bringing that up again. Yeah. Okay. Whew, what a run so far. I'll say that right now. It's like I really don't want to go and take the... I can get back up to full health immediately, but I also will get cursed by doing that. Because I got that hunk of cheese down there ready to go. This weapon needs a better crit. I mean, once I get the crit on there, it does work. It's just... I think it could also use a little bit more damage even on top of that, yeah. Okay. That was an big okay moment. Nice. Stats are looking good, though. What a run. This is really, it's getting the blood pumping. All right. Oh. I'm going to keep the extra jump for right now, but I'm probably going to switch that out soon enough. Right. Slowly but surely. You know, also selling that piece of cheese would also give me a little bit of a buff to damage if I so felt like it too. Combo, I think, is probably going to be the thing I'm taking next, though. And it's like, I think I'm probably just going to... Those were the ones that go up automatically, I see. Okay. It's all okay. I'm alive. Man. Interesting how everybody finds new Malaise weapons that need balancing. Most people on the DC Discord. Oh, really? I haven't been on the DC Discord to even know like what people are saying here and there. I can understand. I mean, you know, certainly as somebody that's been playing the game for a long time, I can understand wanting to keep some of the builds of old, considering how good they've been. You know, imagine keeping like the old versions of like the ice shards and everything. As amazing as that would be, I can understand why they were changed. Oh boy. Let's get that. Boy, I don't think I can get rid of this shield, by the way. That is like a non-negotiable thing. Double boomerang. Oh, yeah. God, even like when I got the double boomerang for the showcase of that one, it was just like, it was just as good as it was back in the day. It's great. Tonic could have also been good, but that doesn't really synergize with anything I'm doing right now. All right. Now, I think I'm not going to take the piece of food. No, I'm going to take a piece of food. All right, I'm going to do it. But it's the choice. I know, but it's also, I'm not a brave boy. It's true. Look, nobody's ever argued my level of braveness before to be anything except for none. However, it's just, oh man. Double voice axe, double owl. Double anyway. You know, the doubling was a very good strategy back in the day. Phaser? No, I need to not die, and that means I need to keep the a lot of stuff. All the stuff that I have, but also the ice armor. Ice armor has been saving me too much to not take that right now. And we're just going to keep it nice and simple, nice and easy for the time being. Yeah, alienation next and you're good. Well, good is a relative term. But in a good position, certainly I'm going to say. All right. And I can be a little bit... risky right now because I got that going on. There we go. Now I got to make sure with the whole teleport, I can easily hit a thorny back, and that's going to be bad. That'll be very bad if that happens. But, like, maybe it won't. Oh, God. Kill him right now. There's a Hokuto's bow, which would be a hell of a take right now. I don't have the build for it though, but and also, you know, the whole thing where I'm not taking that. If you're brave, where's the cursed sword run? I said that I wasn't brave. I said the exact opposite. I said the exact opposite of that, my good man. Get rid of this right now. Hope you won't find the food shop. Stupid actual Twitch betting things now. It's unbalancing my runs. People are... It's like I'm like an unpopular boxer or something. People are just waiting for me to take a dive. For what? Because you want to be able to make me play a game of your choosing? That's actually a pretty good... Ooh, there's the thing that I was talking about. Ah, why? It's ridiculous. Okay. Now. Oh, you're just hurting me so much, video game. Read the Boxer? Great webtoon? Oh, well, free shout out. Free shout out for the Boxer. I've never read it before, but there you go. Oh, there's so many enemies here. So many enemies. Now, if I at least have this back up, I won't die immediately on getting hit. And that's the most I can hope for right now. And then, screw it, whatever. We're doing this now. Hey. Oh, God, really? Why you gotta do me like this, game? Just electrocute him to death. That'll work. Oh, this is a nightmare and a half of a run, isn't it? I hope y'all are enjoying at home. There we are. Teleporting, being super effective for taking out those guys at least. Okay. Just, like, take a breath, for God's sake. All right. I think I'm alive. I got this. It's fine. We believe in you. Well, believe in you who believes in me and all that. There we are. Oh, one potion charge down. I might even be able to afford it after this. Max Malaise 2, baby. Because, oh, come on. I'm dying, Squirtle. I went through him and hit the back. All right, let's keep going. See? Shut up. Oh, come on. Please don't make this guy an elite. I really would like that not to be a thing right now. That would make me feel a lot better. The Thornies are not a great... Are we about to get cursed again? I think I might be. No, yes, no, maybe. Okay. Had some mutations and manipulated Malaise. Or that whole thing that I was talking... no, I wasn't talking about that. Somebody else was talking about that in one of the previous runs. I do not remember exactly who it was to get them another shout out here. But talking about, like, getting the... by the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and there you are. And there you be. Well, I don't know. The speed buff, making that give you a lot of extra Malaise heal when killing enemies, so you don't have to kill everything. This is not a great area to come into. Yeah, okay. That's good for now. What is that, though? Oil sword? I can't use it. Unfortunately, not part of the run. Baby! All right. What are we doing now? How slow this weapon is and how often you're raising Malaise. Tainted Flask could work. You know, it might. I've been using that a lot more as of recent. That could be a good. No, not you. Okay, good. I took him out anyway. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. It all works, baby. Look at this working. And there we are. For now. Fangs ought to be a secondary. Yeah, but it's like the maybe. But it's similar to how the tentacle works, where it's like even though you could probably use that as more of a secondary thing, I think you're just better off using like a shield more often than not. Oh, I hate seeing those infected zombies that got the biters flying around them, because them just careening that electric field right into you has ended so many runs because of curses in the past, and it would definitely have done so here if I mean, we were in a big flat hallway, so that was nice at least, but if I got him to teleport anywhere, that would have been bad. What do we got? Serenade, which we're going to have to do that run soon enough. I feel like that one also might be a little bit low damage, but, you know, hey, if it works, it works. No Hokuto's, but I am Brutality. Yeah, it's like, but, you know, also, I can't just keep taking Hokuto's bow. I should actually have that turned off for this run, really, and all of these runs, because it's like, just so overplayed. Oh, no, I got that one already? I completely forgot. Yeah, but yeah, I am Carpenter Brute over here. But you can. I mean, like, I literally can. Literally, there's nothing that stops me from doing it. But, you know, for the sake of having fresh runs. These runs fresh. They are. Because I'm not using Hokuto's bow. That's a reference. Anyway. There we are. Okay. Hemorrhage, if I didn't absolutely need a shield right now. Maybe I'll take it anyway. Not for the time being. Turbo Killer, Carpenter Duck. Turbo Killer, I always think of, qu'est-ce que c'est? No, Judas Priest. But, yeah. Let's get going here. Backpack it? Oh, yeah, you're right. I should. That's a good option for backpacking. You can just spit that thing out later in case I want to use it, and I might. I don't know. Maybe. This is still your starting Snake Fangs. Oh God, you're right. You know, when you're right, you're right. I've gotten so lost in the sauce that I did not even realize that this was still my starting Snake Fangs. That's that is a mistake. Well, in the meantime, I was wondering why it was so bad. I think that maybe it would help. Let's go see. There should be another thing. Got so lost in the sauce. I'm always getting lost in that sauce. I love being in that sauce. I love being lost in it. This is not the time for that, though. Okay, can teleport in there really easily, though. Yeah. Well, this weapon is really good for taking out shockers. I'll say that. I'm not going to take that with me. That's not effective. Hemorrhage could be. Hemorrhage has some stuff with it, though. It's got some stuff it can do. Wow, another corrupted power? Yeah, I know. I have a lot of items unlocked right now. We should be seeing a little bit more of a variety. Only melee items are locked in the sauce. So, I don't know. What else? What else? Oh, I'm at least breathing a sigh of relief for right now with how the run's going. It's feeling better. I feel like we've gotten out of the really difficult stuff for the time being. Come on, teleport. You know that's what I want. It's what I need. Burning oil. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it, but it's like I don't have anything that really synergizes well with burning oil right now. Eventually, but it was also, you know, like a significantly less powerful because I bought this one from a shop. And the shop guys carry very high quality goods. Well, that would have been something if I was working with the tactics run again, but not so much. I mean, it's really like being a combination of a rampager and a runner right now with the whole teleport on this weapon. High quality H2O. I don't know why I read it like that, but okay, come on. Well, the potion charge, though. No, I can get it in the next area or something. Hey, you know, we can still get into the DLC by going through the other place. Yeah, I need it. I need it. I can still get into the DLC by going to the I'm trying to think of the name right now. No, there's also a food shop in the DLC. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out. I forgot about that. It's like you can tell I'm really getting mind flooded here. It's like we're having a tough commentary day. Because of the amount of things that are happening. Now I need to very carefully thread this needle. And we can go. Okay. I gotta go. And oh boy, that's not the area that I wanted to go to. Yeah, which area? Yeah. Don't forget the hemorrhage. Hemorrhage could be good, but it's just like it's just the shield. Screw it, I'm using the hemorrhage. We can go and then do that sort of thing. I'm gonna go sell the shield. There. Am I any closer to getting the high? Why even? Ah, come on. Is this good? Nah. Sell the necklace? Of course. I need that money, man. Oh, you left hemorrhage? No. Gotta mention, throw it in the backpack. And it's like, yeah, I should throw it in the backpack. Like, no reason not to. I got that thing for good reason. However, I'm really looking for the money right now. I need that sauce in particular. That was a play. Not a good play, but that was a play that I did. And the damage is actually starting to get there, everybody. We're doing it. We did it, Reddit, and all that. Where do you get the fangs? The cold-blooded warriors, the snake guys that you find in the Fractured Shrines DLC area in the new DLC. If you are on, oh nice. If you're on mobile, still probably going to be a while. Same thing with console, I think, from what I've heard at least. Damage is getting there, and it's getting even better, baby. Give me that extra jump. No, console has it? Okay. Another rift? Yeah, I mean, this is a lot like the, Lantern video that actually made it to YouTube. the very end there. Getting some good runs lately. I'm happy to see that. Always happy to see good runs. Big stats. Big boy, big stats. Which are always a treat. And like I was saying, I do think that this weapon in particular, with the speed and everything, going to really benefit from having some high stats. Excuse me? Didn't even need to go. I wanted to make sure they left some enemies there in case I wanted to get cursed again, you know, to heal. Didn't even need to. Good stuff. Yeah, this is unusual. It's an unusual run. It's working though. It took a little bit of gas to get going. But I think that we actually got some stuff going now. Okay, didn't even need to. Whew. All right. You didn't need them since the new biomes are missing one scroll. Well, how about this? Instead of going to the shrines this time, I go to a little bit more relaxing of an area. Have a fun time, not puke my guts out trying to from stress. Not a thing I do, but this would be the time to do it. There we are. Kill the Scarecrow. Yeah, I mean, we can still kill the Scarecrow. I'm just saying that we'll, instead of going to the Fractured Shrines, we'll just go to the Undying Shores. I think that's everything. Didn't get enough money, though, to buy the potion charge, though. Malaise cleared. Does it... I mean, it probably matters enough, right? There is food, but I'll also get cursed by eating said food. So, I really don't want to... take that right now. Why do people have numbers next to the name? It's a voting thing. It's a gambling thing. Voting. It's a gambling thing. They're gambling on if I'm going to win the run or not. Which, you know what? I'm down. I'm down with it. Take the food. I'll die. I'll die due to curse. Big curse. Big death curse. No balls, take food. Shut up. This is not no balls time. No balls worked in the last run. It's not going to work in this run. All right. Just do a perfect concierge. I probably could, but with a weapon that teleports me directly to the concierge, I feel like that is probably not likely to happen. Can I? I'm going to go sell the food at least. Actually, wait. Why are you clearing the area? Try to get the Malaise clear, really. Actually, you know, thinking about it right now, I do have... Why not just sell the food instead? I'm going to get 13% extra damage. Times 2. Yeah. Yes, I do have ice armor for the perfect fight, but that's not good idea. This is a bad idea. The thing you're proposing is a bad idea. Does the buff stack? It does. Which is pretty all right with me. As you can see, 2. Still not have Malaise clear? I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like it's going up anymore, right? So I must? Huh. It's additive. So that's 30% extra damage. That ain't bad. I'm also going to go in here and get a little bit more Malaise clear. It's already cleared. I guess I just missed it then. That'll happen. 5 minutes is a long time for the buff, though, so it ain't going to be going anywhere. All right. Bam. Let's go. At least I'll hopefully be able to get a decent amount of Malaise cleared out of the next area then for killing the Bosch. Let's see. You were 1,000 away from the potion? Yeah, but there was no way I was going to get that 1,000. Like, where even would I be going right now? I've pretty much full cleared this. Besides, we're also going to have another chance of getting a potion in the next area, and it's not like I'm going to afford 2 of them, you know? Can you re-roll the abilities and get the buff? I don't think so, but I don't really need to re-roll it for now. I should be okay. Sell your body for the 1K. Oh, okay. To who, Gian? What do we got? Break down the gold doors and sell the items. Stop trying to get me cursed. Cut that out right now. God, that blood splatter. Oh, now. I told you, the teleport was going to get me looking pretty bad. You know, for the person who said that it would be good against the boss, you're actually not wrong, because it does last like 15 seconds, doesn't it? The buff. Like, it's a big time that you have the buff on here. And since, you know, you tend to fight, face the right direction. Ain't too shabby. Them poison stacks, though, yeah. It's like, yeah, 15 seconds under DPS. It's not a lot, but it is a long... If you're playing the long con, which I am, ain't bad. No. An interesting idea, but no. I vote Shrine because I want him dead. Well, okay, what do we got? What do we got? I'll see what you got to say here for the Shrine vote. Why not? Wow, people really want to see Shrine, eh? Nah. No, I don't have to follow what you're saying. Why'd you think that was a thing? What else? Pork pack could be interesting. Let's go open wounds. I was talking about open wounds. Let's do open wounds. No! Maybe you should have taken pyrotechnics. No, I gotta use the weapon. You know how it is. This is not a democracy. We'll take the Stilt to shores. Yes, we will take the Stilt village to the shores, though. Your first mistake was thinking that I was not the king of this stream. Your second mistake was thinking that there would be no consequences for doing that. Ah. Even with the Malaise cure, it's still a little bit rough. That was weird. Okay. King in DC is dead. Ah, whatever. Long live the king. All right. Going full on Christmas mode in terms of... Actually, does it have like a slight cooldown? Because, yeah, I'm getting like more stacks of poison than bleed on enemies right now. Let me take a look. Inflict bleeding for a couple seconds. Maybe they're just... I don't know. Ugh. Dodges are working, though. The dodges are actually functioning pretty well. I don't even know. Like, man, I don't know what to think here. Just get that slow down, and we're up. Ah, there's where Malaise would have come. Melee, not Malaise, would have come in handy. Well, at least I can afford my potion charge now. Almost up to 20. Looking pretty saucy in terms of... Well, I am going to have to make sure that I get a shield before the fight against Scarecrow, though. That's, like, given how it was going last time, I think that's just a good idea. Eh? Nothing of any interest. Okay. Has Skull grown on you yet? I was saying a little bit earlier that it's just like, I think it's still like a lot of enemy spam, and the bosses are incredibly tanky. And then just like, there's some, it's got some stuff, but there's still also a lot of the game that I have yet to play. So we'll see. We will see. Now then, yeah, getting hurt there is at least getting me extra stuff. As well, it also looks like I didn't actually lose my food stacks. That's why I'm doing so much damage. The food selling thing. 0.4 second cooldown. Weird. You'd think they want to say that somewhere in the... And you know what? Give me... Oh, well, never mind then. Give me that then. See if I can't afford both of them by the end of this. Why are you doing a series on it again? Spite. Ah. Why do you ask? Food buff. How long does food buff last? 5 minutes. It's a biggin. It is a biggin. Okay. Still gonna throw this in the backpack just in case. But I do like that. Curse time? Well, I'm not gonna get cursed by eating food anymore. You gotta remember, I already got rid of that. I'm getting worried. Okay, all right. I mean, just use it. Oh, I don't wanna. Fine. I should have just ate the food instead of getting the. No, not even alienation acceptance. What I should have did was I should have just saved up for the hunk of cheese, or just taken the hunk of cheese first. Whatever. Look, mistakes were made. I'll admit it. Still, hey, did I lose the ice armor right as I got hit by that? Oh, come on now. Well, that puts me up to full health anyway. Not quite, but close enough. Of course. Someone offered valid criticism and I took that personally. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet that's what it was. Cine Slice is okay, but I kind of like the build that I have right now. Right? Perfectly valid feelings. Also, I don't know why you're complaining. I'm doing exactly what you wanted me to do. Okay. Still gotta go get that scroll, though. And there we are. Good. All right, so basically just the entrance to the next area is right in the how far are you in Dead Cells? Wait, what? Oh, just doing a whole bunch of pulls. Interesting. I like it. Come on now. Viewer questionnaire. Okay. Good. Democracy. Is democracy at work? Because I'm not going to do it. Now then. I pressed that twice. Whoops. Well, hey, the claws are actually doing a little bit better as I'm getting farther in the run now. Snake Bite just has built-in phaser? Yeah, I mean, it's not even phaser, though, because you don't go behind the enemy. You just teleport to them. It's interesting. It's a little bit troublesome sometimes. I got hit in that last fight because of that in particular, but it is, it's kind of a weird thing because it's just like, it doesn't really have too much to do with the whole, like, poison or anything else to do with the weapon, really? I don't know. And I don't think it has too long of a cooldown. It's hard to say, though, because I can't really say that. It's like, yeah, the teleport thing is kind of secondary to everything else the weapon has going for it. So, I don't know. Anyway, Undying Shores. Like I was saying, we are hitting that one up, which I believe is right up here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Changed so much of the healing in this game in this patch, like the tonic. Tonic's actually been changed for a little while now. That's it's been a grip, certainly, since that one has been altered. Most people have about 4 to 5 Vossel, and like 2 to 3 otherwise. Yep. 4 or 5 beat the entire thing. 2 or 3. It's like, yeah, I would think so. That's just like, if you're watching the stream, you probably at least played a pretty decent amount of the game. If not, a lot of this has to be very, very confusing for you. Because, like, I imagine that a game like Dead Cells, especially if I'm not really going through exactly what's happening at every point, is not the easiest to figure out what's going on. Freeze there. Actually, I've taken out these enemies pretty well. Okay. Were you able to dash to the bottom? No. If you can't see the bottom, basically, it turns into a bottomless pit really quickly. So there's no really big bypassing, like, the entire area as much as I would like it to. No, you don't. There we are. Oh, I almost got it. Did I not throw on the shield? Not the shield, I guess I hit the button too fast. I didn't get on my ice armor. Ah, dang. Because I got hit there. Oh, well, I can still get pretty big heals from stuff. All I gotta do is find any sort of food stuff. Probably doubled. I might have also... No, because it was still active to be able to be used. So I didn't... I think I just pressed the button too quickly and it didn't register. Because I mashed on both of them at the same time. See, that's what I wanted to have happen. It just didn't do in the way that I wanted to. There we go. Yeah, and there we go. Unfortunately, now things are being revived, so I kind of got to hurry up here. Nope. Right past that shield. Teleport actually worked out in my favor that time. Yeah, all I got to do is just face enemies to attack them. It's pretty nice. Convenient, but also rough. Oh. Yeah, triple doors are gone now that I got the blueprint. I have noticed that too. They just don't seem to appear anymore. Curse chest, though, might be a thing, so look forward to it. Look. Oh, forward to it. What else we got going on here? Go for a bloodthirsty shield. You know what? much more powerful. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna see maybe if I might be able to afford something else coming up here, though. Yeah, that'd be more powerful. I don't know if it would be so much more that it's, like, absolutely necessary to get. We'll see. We'll see. First dock stream. I also love the Snake Fangs. They were a little bit rough at the beginning. I think they're working out a lot better now. Now that I got a run going, it's like they're actually starting to really prove their worth. I mean, like, look at that. That was super easy to kill. That said, I'm actually starting to even get, like, used to the whole, like, teleport and everything, too. If I, like, you know, roll away from the enemy and then turn right back, immediately attack again to teleport right next to them. It's a... You know, I'm starting to get more of an appreciation over time for these things. They started out really rough. Really rough. But, like, it's working. It's working. We'll see. It's some cool combinations you can get with it. More for closing distance than the phaser. Yeah, because phaser you can only use so much, but like this, since it's like, you know, automatic as soon as you attack, it's much easier to really jump forward a lot. Still very worried about that cursed chest, though, needless to say. Yeah. Also can take out the knife throwers significantly easier, like you saw there, which is really nice too. Yeah, I think if you're talking about like the lore of this area, I'm pretty sure that this is in the same way that the distillery was a test for like the potions and how that eventually came to be. These were a test for the more perfect version of the main character right now. It makes sense if you look at it like that, I think. Now then, that's why you get a lot of the failed homunculi in here. Hey, 6 kills, nice. Not always a cursed chest in here, but I have seen it quite a few times. Like, it has appeared. I've definitely seen cursed chests in this area. Might not be guaranteed, but it's definitely here. Okay, I said that like 3 times in a row. Okay, go get that piece of cheese. Again, we're kind of like mentally exhausted in this episode due to the no, my big hunk of cheese. Why? That was the most emotional. Well, whatever. Let's just go. It's like that was a big deal that happened. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going on here. I cry every time. Maybe it'll appear back on the bottom. I don't know. Is there anything new? Nah, same one as before. How'd that happen? Must have been an enemy that died over a pit and dropped it. That's the only thing I can think of. All right. Hope it's clipped. Yeah, that's what I need in my life. All right. In the meantime, I should really be saving up. Unless there's something really good here. Nah. I'm going to be saving up for the new version of the Fangs over there. I think that's just, in general, a better usage of funds. And dropped right on top of him. The ice armor is also going to be pretty good, I think, for the upcoming boss fight, too. Another good cheese lost in these unforgiving shores. I gotta take out the cheese already. Go back to fruitarian. Cherry is still so much more on brand. Does it happen to be down here anyway? No, I think it's gone. Dang. I'm just saying that would have brought me back up to full health. Ah. Ain't that always how it seems to go, though? Yeah? Yeah? No. It's gone. Like, maybe there's a chance. There's not a chance. It's gone. Well. That would have brought me back up to full health. I'm just saying. It's like there's a reason to be at least somewhat emotional emotionable about that. All right. Oh, no, this wasn't the area I wanted to go to. Debated. Stupid. Not the moist one. Oh, aggressive, seductive fox Craigasm. Yeah, no, that's right. That's me. Oh, come on. I can't even afford this. I wouldn't call myself a fox. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think that's about everything I'm going to be getting out of this area. Ah, well. Yeah, but you can be a foxy bird. Whatever. Don't... put your face cam back on. No. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. Yeah, and I don't even have anything sold, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to re-roll this. Go get, like, disengagement. Yeah. I'm going to keep Vengeance, and I'm going to get Tainted Flask. Same sort of thing that... face cam. No, don't ask. Don't ask. It's a dumb bit. It's too stupid of a bit. Well, let's see how this works. Now, same thing that I did last time. I'm willing to sack potion charge for this fight here. Scarecrow, yeah, kinda. Scarecrow just absolutely destroyed me last time was a thing. That said, I should be able to get it. Yeah, the damage is real good here. Can't quite teleport over to it, it seems, though. Ah. Okay, so really got to watch out for the water. God. Come on. Might end up going for another potion charge here just to be sure, because I am scared. Stop doing that. Stop doing that move. I can't get near you. I says, come on, cut it out. Okay, yeah. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. This should be enough, though, to... Yeah, good time for the for disengagement to show up as well. There. Yeah, not the best. The boss ignore ice armor twice? Yeah. Did that happen? I didn't just imagine that. Did I? Because I was thinking that it seemed like I was getting hit through ice armor. Like, not for a lot of damage, but for damage. I don't know. Yeesh. Well, this is again what this is again why having a little corrupted healing. Okay, there we go. Scarecrow outfits don't have names. I don't know why, but that is the case. It's strange in that way. Go to distillery. Nor ice armor. I mean, as soon as I get used to the boss, I think it'll be fine. But it's just like, man, run throne. Oh, come on. This is a good weapon for this. Trust me. See? You also got this right here. My cheese is back. Hey, the cheese is back. Probably forgot to implement the names, or they just didn't have them yet. They didn't come up with anything good. But like, yeah, no actual names, just Scarecrow outfit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I assume. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a 5. Not yet. All right. Got it. Oh, nailed. Nailing this section so good. Of course, I didn't even need to go over here, but still. I got hit by that guy right at the end. All right, I'll take that for right now. Sorry, Hemorrhage. Not going to end up using. Outfit 4 is pretty hype. We're going to see. We're gonna see. Who keeps making these pulls? Okay. Ah. Okay. Probably first time I see a, yeah, not next time. The first time that I see a, what is the name of the character? An elite. Any sort of elite, really. Are you kidding me? I'm going to use a potion charge, or maybe I'm just going to use it right now. Can't hit them fast enough to be able to get all the stacks on there for critical. Let's go. I'll always just do this, too. You know what beats a barrel? A barrel. Anybody else? Every time with this hallway, man, I tell you. What? Wow, really? Here we go. Oh, they're finally here. Perform for you. I'm not going to redo this run if I die, by the way. No. Come on, baby. I got this. Y'all get your cash ready. Again, I'm not going to redo this run. Not going to redo this run if I die. I can see you there. Or not. Never mind, I'm blind. Yeah? This is... What do you mean not redo? Well, usually I like having these runs go to the Hand of the King at minimum. But it's just like, if it doesn't, I'm just going to be like, this one's fine. Jesus Christ, those crits are big. Oh, yeah, this is a good... By the way, this is a good weapon. I do want to make that absolutely clear. I love this weapon. I love using this weapon. However, it's just like it can turn back against you very quickly. That's just wavy. Yeah. How many times is it going to take? Someone around you hears what you say. Let's keep going. I ain't dead yet. Somehow. Okay, I am actually doing a run here. I should probably use the weapon sometimes. It's just a ranged weapon for curses and all that, as you know. Crits if it explodes on a trap. Yeah, I thought I saw that too. So I'm not alone in that. Food I was hoping for. Well, again, it would be all right to have as like a secondary weapon or something, but not right now. Let's see what we got. Sound and feel of it are nice as well. I like this weapon a lot. There it is. 6 skills.